All right. Another one. In such rapid succession. I play through this really quickly and come to legendary bosses all the time and just don't want to wait. Well, anyway, here we are. This is some part of my series on how to beat every legendary boss on the first round of combat. And in this episode, we're going to do Nere, who some people report having a bit of a challenge with. But I'm here to show you that if you get the jump on them and properly prepare, you won't have any problems. So let's go over what we've got. From the top, my tab is a Zork. I've mixed in a level of Bard there after going up to level 7. This fight's not really meant for level 7, it's more of a level 6. So I'm a little over leveled, but I'm a completionist. I do everything that there is to do in every act, one way or another. So I can't help it. I'm at level 7. What the Bard level is for? At this point, nothing. Not really much. 7 Sork is not all that great either, and I do plan to make this a hybrid build. It's going to be a Fire Sork, but with 6 levels of Lore Bard. One day I'll take you through the build, and I'll show you why I think it's better than the ever-popular 11-1 Sorlock that goes around. Did I say Sorlock? I meant I'm a 6 Sorcerer, 6 Lore Bard. The Fire Sorlock, which is a Sorcerer Warlock, is very popular. Does largely the same thing, but I think is a little worse. One day I'll do a build video and show you why. For now, just know that I'm a sorcerer and I shoot fire at people. Karlach, once again, she's a swords bard. And her area of expertise is shooting arrows right now for a lot of damage, although not the highest degree of accuracy. Lae'zel is a level 7 monk, way of the open hand, which is about as basic bitch as you can get. I hate monks. I rarely ever play them. But I decided to just give one a go because it's a relatively high damage build, especially in the early phases. And I don't know. Just figured she was worth tinkering around with in that respect. And here we have Astarion, who is currently disguised. He's disguised for the purpose of wearing the Shapeshifter's boon. He's my thiefy type. He's 3 Rogue Assassin, 4 Ranger Gloomstalker. He really comes online at level 5 Ranger. When he gets to level 8, that's when the Gloomstalker Assassin really starts to bust loose. And the acquisition of some better equipment in Act 2 as well will do it. But here's what he is for now. If you want specifics, don't. My builds here are not particularly well refined. They are very simple, meant to illustrate a basic overarching point, and that point is that you don't need very much to, on honor mode, as you can see here, beat every legendary boss in the game on turn 1. So first thing we got to do is got to initiate combat, and how we do that is by freeing Nere from the rubble. So I'm actually going to need an explosive source here. I don't think Lae'zel or whoever else are actually strong enough to just punch the wall down, so do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, it's late. I shouldn't film videos so late. All we need is 1 barrel of explodey. No need for more than that. I always save my barrels and I never use them. I'm not a barrelmancer guy. You'll never see me use barrelmancy in any of these videos. I don't blame people who do if you're having trouble, but it's really not necessary. Now let's just move it a little closer. Now before we blow it up, let's just make one last inspection and see if there's anything we could use. I'm relatively well rested here. Oh, I know what I have to do. Do I need Zork points? Yeah, let's get at least a few more. I don't need them, but I don't need the spell slots either. Let's go into turn-based mode, and let's apply some buffs. I think I want an Oil of Accuracy on Karlach in bow mode. So make sure she swapped weapons, put some oil on it. I love oiling up Karlach. She's my favorite person to oil up, that's for sure. She already has an elixir. It's a strength elixir. Oh, I didn't take an elixir for Karlach. Do I need one? Probably not. Don't really care. This is not going to be a hard fight or a long fight. Nere does have pretty high initiative, though. I think it's... Good question. I don't actually know how his initiative from memory, and I'm not going to wiki it. I don't care. We're good enough. We don't need to go first because we're not going to initiate a surprise round here. So maybe I do want to spend my elixir on getting Karlach out in front. He's a kind of a pain in the ass when he gets his fucking mirror image up. I mean, whatever. It's probably not going to matter. Do I care enough to spend this elixir of vigilance? We'll start to get more in Act 2. Can we craft them yet? No. No. Do a little accuracy though. Good one. Such bad YouTubing. I don't really care. This is just public record sort of thing. I just want to make these and then cite them in my arguments on Reddit so that I can just go, see, motherfucker? That's how you do it. Well, I think I'm going to pass. I don't think Karlach needs an elixir. Oh, I have another one down here. Yeah. Oop. Don't have enough resources to drink it, of course, because I've already applied my thingy ding dong. Okay. Astarion doesn't need it. He's already up to a 12, I think. 12 initiative, yeah. So Astarion is definitely going first in this turn order. No question about that. He doesn't really need an elixir vigilance. Elixir vigilance doesn't really benefit from bloodlust here. I don't care about damage prevention. God, even elixirs at this point, like, they're kind of busted when you're an intermediate player, but once you get to the more advanced levels, like, consumables don't appeal to you anymore. You often just forget them and don't bother to apply them, and it doesn't make a fucking lick of difference. And this is why people install difficulty mods, is because the game is really not that hard. Fuck it. Okay. Fuck it all. Let's just pass the turn. And then... Okay, shut up. Alright, so here comes Nere. I always try to sneak in there and gank him. Maybe let's re-examine here. Let's try getting a little fancy. Like, I know you can't save Myrna. I think he kills her no matter what. Huh. Like, I think that does it, right? That's just going to trigger conversations. What happens if I undiz myself? Here he comes. No.
Fine. Does not fail. You care for the weak, true soul. Yes?
Oh, maybe I could trigger a surprise round. Look at this. Yep. I kind of knew you could do that. I think I've done it before. But, you know, one forgets. Oh, I knocked him on his ass. That's his legendary that went off. No big deal. And he's been silenced. Why did I hit for 0 there? What was that about? Maybe I should actually look at what his legendary does. 19 honor modes, and I've not once bothered to learn what this asshole does because he is not very good. Okay, well, whatever his legendary was that he just levied upon me, it caused all my attacks to drop down to 0, despite the fact that his mirror image was gone. I don't know what it was. I don't care. Time to die, bitch. Oh. Doesn't have resistance, nobody cares. Sure, why not? Get a second one in there. Whoop. Did I use my bonus action? No. Oh. Whoops, my things got switched around. That's why I was confused. I did a respec and I don't think I need more than 2 pings on him. What was he at? He was at 76. He just took 50 damage. So, well, 3 and then don't. And then send the other one somewhere else. One of these other assholes. That did it. There you go. Not even 2 characters in, and fucking Nere is dead. 1 person not even close to in range to go. They will lose their surprise status. Oh no, they're not surprised. Oh, they must have walked in from that side of combat. Good, good. Let's get to some pounding of these Mind Masters that can be a pain in the ass. The odds actually are a bit of a, well, not a challenge, but like they are not nothing. So I'll finish these guys off for this video just to show you what to do. Take care of the Mind Masters first, because they do have a tendency of locking down your characters and swinging the math in their favor just a wee bit. So you might as well shut them out. Who's next? All the things I could have done, by the way, here to make it easier on myself is I could have double hasted with my Sork, chose not to. Could have drunk more elixirs, chose not to. This is a lazy man's guide to honor mode completion. 5 damage left. Haven't branded the week yet. Don't think I will. Don't think I care. Alright, let that play out. Get the surprise rounds off. Some of them are surprised, some of them are not, because they wandered into combat after it commenced. They don't get a surprise tag. Only the ones in the initial combat do. Alright, back around top. Astarian's taking a bit of damage. For those curious, for a safer party, I usually would endorse one of many life cleric combinations for a healer. And 3 damage dealers. Just as a blanket for the upper intermediate players. But once you get to a level of comfort like this, you really don't need it. So, oh yeah, do some stabbing. Astarian's kind of weak after the first round. I don't really care if he drops. He can eat shit and die. He's kind of an asshole, so nobody minds. Let's put 2 over there and 2 over here. Oh, missed one. He lived. Missed one over there too. Oh well. Such is life. Let's just pound this guy. Done. Oh, shut my mouth. Fucking arrows of thunder. It's okay, she's at 3. She'll live. Probably want to finish him, although he's only 55% to hit. And start on her. Killed the all-important guy. God, I shouldn't have made Karlak a bard. It's just a bad choice. Yeah, two can play that game. Well, only one of us plays well, apparently. Let's just get in her face so she can't shoot again. Hit or not. Lae'zel. Yeah, just go over here. Pouch. Pouch again. Two natural ones in a row. Nice. Okay. Right. Alright, let's see if my Tav actually lives. Nope. Is there a way I can save her? I have to... Oh, it's so annoying. I have to wait for her to die, right? I can't use a fucking res scroll, can I? Yeah, these are the things that after 19 honor mode runs you'd think I would have learned and known the answer to, but I just... No, you can't revivify until they're actually dead. That's okay. I think I'll just stand back and ping. There you go. We got 3 targets left. I'm about to lose somebody. Actually, let's go up here. Get in this guy's face. He seems to prefer shooting, so crowd him. This guy's still got full health. We gotta back up and do a fadeaway shot here. Thingamabobber. I guess this is kind of hard mode too, because there's a way you can persuade some of these guys not to attack. But I didn't care. Using special arrows is fun. I never use the ice arrows, so why not? You watch. I'm going to approach him and I'm going to slip and fall. That's just inevitable. Oh, the third person's invisible. Yeah, maybe I'll drink a potion here just to be super safe. Give myself a little buffer. Alright, so Lae'zel is just going to... And I'll just risk it. Good. I don't know why I'm preserving my key points, like I don't need to at all. But, yeah. There you are, you sons of bitches. And there goes my Tav. Yeah, that's what you get for standing right next to the drink. Okay, Starion he has enough juice left in the tank that he can occupy this guy for a bit. Again, I could be more aggressive with the heals here, just to, you know, do this a little cleaner, but once Nere's dead, like, you're past the point of having to care. I got plenty of health left on at least one of my characters. That's all you need. Will I? Yes, I will. Let's see what we can do. God, how many crit misses in this fucking combat has that been? Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Lae'zel can go over here and mid-combat bring up our fallen hero. I hate how you have to bounce the fucking scrolls around between your dudes just to get them to... Whoops. Why can't I see you? Out of line of sight, I guess. Gotta be closer than that? That's not true. There we go. Oh, fuck you. It's funny.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
There we go. Okay, so sloppy for sure. Is that the way I would recommend doing it if you don't know this fight well? No. I am very comfortable because I've done this a total of 19 times on this difficulty, and I was perfectly fine with that. Is there a more efficient way to do it? Of course, plenty more. You could actually pay attention and not make mistakes and prepare better and all these wonderful things. But this is proof of concept. You want to beat the boss in the first turn, pretty much before he has a chance to do very much at all. You can do it, and you should.
Well, I shouldn't be surprised, considering our history. No, I don't. And so, to move, certainly not. In case you haven't been. And
All right, just wanted to take that out of the way, so I didn't forget. And I'm out of short rest, so this is going to be a long rest. Well, anyway, that's it. That's Nere. Last one for Act 1 is Grim. And I don't think I'll venture doing him on this eve. I'll probably save it for tomorrow or something like that and show you how easy that motherfucker is. Or actually, well, that one takes some talking. Grim's got some issues. He has very specific ways to be beaten, so you can't actually mess around with him. Nere is just like a no-trick pony. This guy, you just punch him really hard and he dies. His legendary, whatever he was doing at the beginning there, I don't even know what it was. Like, he did something to me that made my initial attacks go to 0, and I still killed him by the time the second character came around. But none of anything he does has ever caused me to worry or do any research about him or how he fights. But Grim's a different story. Grim can give new to intermediate players quite the headache because he has to be beaten in certain ways, more or less. He is vulnerable to one type of damage and resistant, if not immune, to pretty much every other one. And we'll talk more about him in the next episode. But as for Nere, let's go teabag him and piss on his head. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.